Doing today? Yeah! Good morning! Good morning! That's what I like to hear. Okay. We'd like to say thanks again for everybody showing up today. It's amazing to me every month when we have our chamber meetings just how much bigger these are getting. And speaking of bigger, I'll just start off by saying, and you probably saw the graphic that came up, but I think it comes up here in just a minute. We are now at 358 members in the chamber right here. And this, I kind of found this, so it seems like everybody's always calling us at the chamber, connect, who do I call for what, and this and that, and this sort of, tells us kind of what we do at the chamber, although that's not me and Amy down there, we don't have that. But, oh, hey, more prizes. Look, excellent. Okay, so let me get on to the agenda. I want to remind everybody, if you have parked in front of any of the businesses out here, not around here and down the street, but you need to move your car because they have a business to run. And we're trying to get them to just come on over here, but for some reason they're not. But if you're parked in front of a business, please go move your car. I also want to make sure everybody checked in at Chamber Master. That gives you a chance at these wonderful prizes. Anybody hasn't done that, please go do so. Did all the ladies get a flower this morning? No. Happy Valentine's Week from your Chamber of Commerce. And we want to thank the Fulshear Flower Shop for donating those flowers. Where's Marshall? There, stand up. I know you don't want to speak, but there's the owner of the flower shop right there. And I just want to say something real quick. Speaking of flowers, and it's kind of a little bit of a downer, but we'll get back up, is most of you may have known the former owners of the flower shop, Alan and Katie Schmidt. If you have not heard, Alan passed away this last weekend of a heart attack while playing golf at his new retirement home out in New Mexico. So it was kind of a shock to all of us over the weekend. The viewing will be this coming Friday in Brenham, Texas, and the funeral will be Friday morning in Brenham. The viewing is Thursday night in Brenham. Information is on our website, is on our Facebook page, or go to Katie Schmidt's Facebook page if you're her friend. But try to keep them in your prayers. And Alan and Katie were one of the first members, joined our chamber. They're part of the old 300, if you will. And Alan was very involved with a lot of charities around town as an auctioneer. You've probably seen him auctioneer a lot. Great guy. He'll be really missed. So keep their family in their prayers. And now he's playing golf with Jesus, and I think that's pretty good. Okay? So with that, let's go on to something. I like to start off some things, and usually I try to find a funny joke or something to do, but I came across something that was a study, and I thought it was interesting. In 1978, that the National Institute of Mental Health spent $75,000 to research why bowlers smile. Now, some of you may know I like to bowl. I'm on a bowling team, and I bowl against 70 and 80-year-old men and women, and they're really good. They're really good. They call me the Texas Heat because every now and then I'll bowl over 108. So anyway, yeah, some of y'all get that, okay. And sometimes I do good. Nevertheless, the observer, as they observed, they found out they knelt on the platform along the pin setting equipment at the end of the bowling alley behind the pins, and they watched through binoculars and watched the bowlers as they finished their roll. And what was interesting is that the bowlers often smile when they're socially engaged and looking around and talking to others, but not necessarily after scoring a spare or a strike. Well, interesting enough, bowlers rarely smile facing the pins, but they often smile when they face their friends. So I kind of like to use that today as, you may look up here at me and I'm like those pins and you may not be smiling. But if you look around next to you and behind you, these are all friends here, so it's really great to see everyone smile when you're amongst each other, and that's what's important about our chamber is we're a family, and I really appreciate it all very much. So there's my bowling analogy. Nothing really funny, but take what you will out of that. We'd also like to say breakfast this morning. The donuts are provided by Prime Movers. Prime Movers, Luciano had to go move some things this morning, so he's not here to say anything. But if you have a moving need, I would certainly go call Prime Movers. They've done a great job locally. A couple of businesses have called and said, do you have a mover I can call? Luciano stepped in and has done a great job. Their office is actually in this complex right back over here. So anytime you have offices that need to be moved or your home, call Luciano at Prime Movers, and we want to thank them for the donuts and cakes and everything. They're all in. Thank you. As usual, the coffee is supplied by First Cup Cafe. I believe Keith is back there. Hey, Keith. These guys have continually supplied the coffee for our meetings every single month without fail, and we really, really appreciate it. Keith, any specials going on over at First Cup Cafe that we need to know about?
Just a cup of love all weekend long.
Cup of love all weekend long. I like that. There's your tagline. Remember how I love tagline? That's excellent. No, but they have sandwiches and things like that over at First Cup, so go by, give them your business, say hello to Keith, and he'll love to take care of you. They got great customer service over there, and some really good food and sandwiches, as well as the coffee. So thank you again, Keith. We really appreciate it. Again, special thanks to the Fulshear Flower Shop, Randy and Marcia. Randy is her husband. Randy, I didn't mention you. There you go. There you go. And we appreciate it. We welcome to all those that are attending our meeting today. If you are new and have never been to one of our chamber meetings, and you're not a member of our chamber, we would like to ask you to stand up real quick so we can see who you are and wonder why you haven't joined us. Hi, no, just kidding. All right. And if you don't mind, just say out your name real quick and who you're with, please.
Blaine Cruz with Geeks for Hire.
Geeks for Hire.
Geeks for Hire.
I like that. There's a tagline in there somewhere, I bet. Yes, ma'am.
Barbara Ann with Network in Action.
Network in Action. Fantastic. Thank you for being here. Yes, sir. Oh.
Okay, thanks, Tom. Frank Dividino, running for County Court Law number 5. I am a member, but I'm new to the meeting today.
Yes, yes. Thanks, Frank.
Joseph Bureau with Sports Chiropractic Performance.
So if I come get chiropractors, I can play better sports, right? Good deal. Yes, ma'am.
I'm Judge Maggie Jaramillo. I'm the judge of the 400 District Court, and I'm running for election, so I'm here to hopefully earn your vote support. Thank you.
Awesome. And
Hello, my name's Regina Sultanali. I'm an attorney with Roberts, Martell, Weinberg, Butler, Haley. Call them the Five Guys. So if you have any legal needs, please call us.
brand new to the chamber. Welcome. Yes, sir.
My name is Brad Duffy. I'm the owner of the Alternative Board. It is a peer advisory board for business owners. I'd like to talk to anybody who's interested.
We look forward to talking to you more. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
My name is Linda. I'm opening a hair salon called
Fantastic Sam's Hair Salon. Owner of that. Where's that going to be opened at?
At the 1463
1463 in Spring Green. Fantastic. Okay.
I'm Tarek Hassan, Sully Mitchell Consulting. I'm not a franchise in this area. Basically, I'm an expense reduction consultant, so I help a lot of businesses reduce their overhead and increase their profit margin.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you for being here. Yes? Awesome. I love First Texas Home Health. Okay, anybody else that we missed? Because the next thing I was going to do is say, if you're running for office or you're an elected official, we'd like for you to stand up and say something. So you don't get to go twice, Frank and Judge, okay? But is there, yes, Larissa, go ahead, please.
Hi, Larissa Punto, District Director for your state Senator Lois Colforth.
Thank you. All right. And another elected, yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Myers' office, I'm Lori Ann, Community Relations. Thank you for having us.
All right. I see Tricia.
Good morning, Tricia Krennick, Fulshear City Council, and I'm running for re-election.
Fantastic. Thank you. And yes, Mr. Cook.
Constable Rob Cook. Member of the chamber. And I appreciate your vote and support. Thank you. I'm running in the March 1 primary.
Thank you very much, Robert. And in the back, yes, please.
I'm Linda Atkins, District Director for your state representative, John Gerlach.
Thank you, Linda, for being here. Mayor?
Hi, Tommy Kirkendall. I'm the mayor of the city of Fulshear, and I'm also officially filed for re-election, so I appreciate it.
All right. How do you get a whoop, like an A&M whoop for mayor? Oh, his daughter goes to A&M, that's right. Okay, so anybody else that we missed? No? Okay. Well, we really appreciate not all the new people that are here, the new people that joined our chamber, but also those that are in elected positions. That means they serve above themselves, our community, and we really appreciate the hard work you do and what you give back to the community and the positions that you are in and that you are running for, and we very much appreciate it here at the Chamber. Let's give them all a little bit of applause. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. Okay, I got a little thing to talk about here that our next couple of meetings that are coming up each and every month. We have March the 9th, we're going to be here at Thrive Church again, and our guest speaker will be a gentleman named Hank Moore. You want to come and listen to Hank. Anybody heard of Hank Moore? He's spoken at a lot of Rotary clubs. But Hank is a futurist and a corporate strategist and at the highest level of an organizational advisor. He does business appraisals, company evaluations, performance reviews. This guy's very interesting. Strategic planning and visioning, and he has a book that's quite interesting called Houston Legends, and it's a definitive history of a global capital. It's a bestseller and award winner, so you want to come and listen to Hank next month, and that'll be on March the 9th. The reason I'm talking about future meetings is because there is going to be a bit of a change come April the 13th. On April the 13th, our monthly meeting will be held at Santikos Palladium Theater. Anybody know where that is? Small building over there on 1099. Well, we happen to have the general manager, Derwin. Where's Derwin at? Right there in the back. Derwin is the general manager of Santikos Palladium. Say hi. Hello. Hi, Derwin. All right. And Santikos has recently joined our Chamber of Commerce and have offered their facility to let us have a meeting there. Now, the reason we're going to have our meeting there on April the 13th is the parking is going to be awesome. You won't have to walk so far. We're going to have stadium-style theater seating. We're going to have an awesome breakfast, and we have a double header, if you will. We have a gentleman by the name of Robert Bodwin. Anybody know who Robert is?
Clutch the Bear.
Thank you very much. He is Clutch the Rockets Bear, the mascot. And for over 2 decades, he's been the mascot, Clutch the Bear, since 1995. He's a performer, marketer, and he's going to be he's very big in the philanthropy and organ donations. And Robert is passionate about helping people discover the meaningful way to register to be a donor and having witnesses. I'm getting messed up here. Having witnessed the life-saving benefits firsthand as his father was saved by a double lung transplant. So he's very passionate about organ donation, and I think it's going to be really a interesting, inspiring talk. And I think we're going to have a full house up there because second of all, we're going to have, second up, a guest speaker after Robert will be a gentleman named Eric Swanson. And Eric is an award-winning speaker, a best-selling author. He's a habit, performance, strategist, and success coach. So we hope that he's going to be talking about the 5 pillars to creating extraordinary success and get you really motivated about your business and the way you go through life. I think his mantra is habitudes, how to create great attitudes through habits, good business habits. So this is going to be quite a day. I think if you come out, you're going to really walk out of there probably this high off the ground going, yeah, I'm ready to tackle the world. Kind of like the first time you saw the Rocky movie. I just was ready to go out and do everything, but I couldn't drink eggs or run up steps. But anyway, I think it's going to be a tremendous event. So please make sure you mark your calendars and know that there'll be plenty of advice that we're going there on April 13th, okay? That's after next month. Speaking of other events that are coming, we have the 300 party. Allie Turner, where's Allie? Allie, come on up, Allie. This is Allie Turner, everybody. Yeah. Here you go.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, you guys, it's not too late to register. So if you haven't done it, okay, sorry, I don't do this often. Also, door prizes. I know there's a lot of people who wanted to do door prizes. It is not too late. I am still taking those. FAQs. Okay, so I've gotten a lot of questions about price point. If you want to do a $5 gift card to First Cup, that's awesome. If you want to do something a little more, gift baskets, whatever, that's great too. And then when do I need it? I just need it by the event. Preferably the day before, but if not, that's fine too. That's really all I got. If you haven't registered, do it already.
Just so you know, the registration, we could talk to Amy, we'll get you the link, and we could leave the registry today, but we only have room for 300 people, believe it or not, at the event site. The event site is the Hemi Hideout. If you haven't heard of it, look it up. It's a fantastic place. So talk to Amy if you haven't registered. We'd love to see everybody there. It's just going to celebrate us passing the 300 mark, which is very indicative of our town founded by Churchill Fulshear, who was one of Stephen F. Austin's old 300. Yes, Al?
So real quick, we're at 230-ish already.
Yeah,
So-
we're at 230 people registered already, but we got some, it's going to be a real fun event, so we look forward to seeing everybody there. Also coming up is March 12th, and that is our annual St. Patrick's Day event. Okay, we got a whoop from Cheryl Solinsky over here. That's good. All right, Cheryl. I think it was Cheryl and Mary that started it 8 years ago, correct? With one shamrock and a case of beer. Yes. All right. And it has grown to what it is today. But we're going to really try to go authentically Irish this year without, we have a band called Godfrey's Rangers. They're a 20-year, they've been playing in Houston for over 20 years. They're an authentic Celtic band. That'll be quite interesting and fun to listen to. In addition, it'll be intermixed with the dancers called the McTaggart Dancers. These are the Irish people that do all that sort of thing, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We also have bagpipers and drummers, and we've got the parade as well, and it's vendor booths and everything. We still have sponsorships available for the front of the stage where the banners go down along the front. The rest of them are all sold out already, so if you want to get a chance to do that, we still have also rooms for vendor booths. If you're a member, it's $100. If you're not a member, it's $150. If you're a nonprofit and you're a member, it's free. If you're not a member, it's $50. So all the details will be online. We could help you there. We have the links on our website. So March 12th, it'll be from 4 p.m. to 8 o'clock. And no fireworks for St. Patrick's Day. We save those for 4th of July. So any questions on St. Patrick's Day real quick? No? Okay. Because with that, speaking of fireworks, I'm going to say that I'm going to go ahead and put a plug in for our 4th of July. That will be actually on 4th of July. It'll be Monday. Our 4th of July will always be on 4th of July, whether it be a Monday, a Saturday, or a Wednesday. That's just the way we celebrate. The thing is, this last year we had the country western band. What do they call it? Highwaymen. Yes, yeah. Willie Whalen and Johnny Cash, lookalike, sound-alikes. I think they were really popular. Everybody loved them. This year we have signed the Spasmatics.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I got one nice out of that. Anybody else heard of the Spasmatics? Okay. We're going to spaz out for the 4th of July. I want everybody to dress as nerdy as they can. Glasses. It's a nerd 80s cover band. You're going to love it. It's going to be all the music you know and you can sing along with and have a great time. And then we're going to wrap it up with the WCA Big Bang Fireworks Spectacular. Got to watch how I say the word spectacular because the lawyers in New York didn't like me using that at Christmas. But WCA has decided to sponsor our fireworks at the 4th of July this year. So what you saw at Christmas and 4th of July this past year, you haven't seen nothing yet. These are going to be twice as high, twice as big, huge, huge. That's the big buzzword in the political realm. It's going to be huge, huge, really big. So 4th of July, we are taking sponsorships right now. Also, our title sponsor is going to be Methodist West Hospital this year again. So we thank them very much for stepping up. But we do have other spaces available. Well, Frontier Title is also another sponsor. First Choice Emergency Rooms is a sponsor. But we really appreciate everybody because we had almost 7,000 people at our events. I don't know where everybody's parking and how they're getting there, but we're going to try to figure that out even better to make it easier. Okay, we're going to get to our guest speaker real quick. Caitlin, Caitlin's having a baby. We want to make sure she gets able to talk to us. Okay, I'm trying to hurry. We have everybody. Last year we gave away a Mustang. Is Russell Baker here? No? Russell Baker with Rafter B Pest Control won the 2015 Mustang that we raffled off last year, so congratulations to him. And Larry Bushreen won the $1,000 gift card. This year, we are giving away a raffle, a 2016 F-150 Super Crew pickup truck. I like that, see it? I like that. Okay. So, we're going to start selling the tickets here right this next week. The link will come out. We're going to give this truck away at our casino night, which is now going to move from September of this year around to February. We're working on a Super Bowl kind of Mardi Gras thing. So we've got 1 year to buy tickets, but they're going to sell out. We're only going to sell 500 tickets. And so, you know, if you wait till the last minute, you might not get a ticket. So just anyway, let you know, plant that seed. If you're looking for a brand new truck, there's only one chance in 500 to win one if you buy one ticket. Is that a good price, you think? Yeah. All right, good. Are y'all sleeping this morning? Am I doing something? All right. How to Win Wednesday. Christy Fontanilla, where are you? Christy? There you go, Christy. Come on up. Then we need music. We need walk-up music. What are you getting, Andrew to come up too? Come on, Andrew. Got 2 mics.
We're actually having a very exciting and energetic speaker for
Absolutely, yes.
for this afternoon, no other than Don. So, Don.
Business a little bit further than you are right now. With that, we're going to move to our City of Fulshear Minute. And with that, I give you Mayor Kirkendall. He went to U of H, though. Oh, look, you get walk-up music. You get walk-up music. Yeah. All right. Mayor Kirkendall, everybody.
Go Cougar.
Thank you. Oh, for sure. Go Cougs. I mean, how could we not after that season, right? But we have some great schools in the state of Texas. So my daughter just started at A&M last semester, so I've got a few maroon shirts, and I have a shirt that says First National Bank of Dad, go Aggies. So I'm in that stage. I know that you have a packed agenda. I'll just try to hit a couple of the highlights going on with the City of Fulshear, and I'll try to be back next month to give you more detail as well. First, the market at Cross Creek Ranch, which is the Reed King and HEB development. They should have their permits by the end of the week, and so they're set to start their construction in the very near future. And so we've been waiting for that for, it seems like, years, and it's finally going to be here. In the downtown area, you may see where we have our Christmas tree assembled typically for Christmas. There's a big sign up there for a special use permit, and that's Rob Johnson's Main Street project, and that's planned to be an Ace Hardware right there across from the Sweet Tooth. So we're all excited about that. I think I see some potential future chamber members coming to the horizon as well. As far as our master plan communities, Jordan Ranch, which is up at I-10 at Igloo Road, they're set to have some of their models on the ground next month and start sales shortly thereafter. So they've pressured us to get a development agreement fairly quickly. We got that in place, and their infrastructure is going in rapidly, so it's just behind Rooms to Go. You may not think Fulshear goes up that far to the north, but we do. Here at the intersection of Bodark and 1093 is a Fulshear Run. You can see, what I was surprised, I looked at Google Earth, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and all of the new streets they just constructed are already in Google Earth. So I encourage you to go and take a look at that. They've been cleared to go ahead and start building their model homes, so we're very excited about that here off of Bodark Lane. Probably one of the biggest infrastructure projects I get questioned about, and Commissioner Myers does well, Lori Ann Beelan is here, but FM 1093, they awarded the contract to Weber Construction for Phase 1 from the Grand Parkway out to FM 1463. I'd like to give Commissioner Myers a hand for all of the work that he's put into this project. They're actually set to begin construction this month in February. I'm working on getting some information about the traffic phasing and the traffic switches, and we'll post that to the Chamber and the other city websites that we have so that you're fully aware of the construction process. The plan is for Phase 2, which is right out here in front of the Fulshear Business Park, as possibly let before the end of this year. So we're excited to get all that underway. There will be some inconveniences, but it's something that we have to endure for a short time. I think the construction time frame is about 2 years, and it'll come and go fairly quickly the way that time travels these days. So we appreciate your patience. On the city organizational front, the city did hire a human resources person to help us, so we've been desperately needing that to help with our policies and procedures and help us to hire more people. We have probably 5 to 8 positions that are still open within the city. We're currently interviewing for our economic development director. We have some good candidates for that. And we'll put out a map. We're moving some offices around. I know that Waylon's here with Fulshear Business Park. I think we've got at least 3 or 4 of his spaces tied up with the police department, with our permits department. Now our utility billing and finance department are moved into a new location here. So we're bursting at the seams as a city, and we'll try to make sure you can find out where we are so that you can get your services. So with that, thank you, and feel free to email me at the city with any questions you have.
Mayor Tommy Kirkendall. Thank you, Mayor. I really appreciate it. And, you know, I just realized I skipped over a couple of door prizes because we know that's why you're all here today. Hey, all right, you win. And our first door prize is from a lovely lady, Miss Flora Oni. Where's Flora? Flora? There's Flora right there. And Flora is the owner of F-Tex. It's a business services, and she also helps you with taxes. Yes, it's coming up, April 15th, I know. I think that's why St. Patrick's Day is before tax day, so you can kind of not feel the pain. But nevertheless, in her gift pack, she has a 2016 tax calendar, a mileage expense log, an Amazon gift card, and a literature holder so that you can put your brochures and things in. And we'd like to, are we ready to, where's our, oh, there you are, okay. And so, Flora, thank you very much. Anything I need to say else about your business, ma'am?
I have a representation as well. If you are ready, that I have to whatever you order 5,000 and you may call, I'll be happy to work with you. Because if you can information on what to do, and if you cannot do it, then I'll take it off from there. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Flora. That's, all right, who's our winner of the... Rachel Durham? Oh my goodness, where's Rachel? Rachel, you won. Come here. You have to pay your taxes this year. Yep, we've called you out. And Rachel, by the way, is the committee chair for our 4th of July. So thank you, Rachel. Congratulations. Let's give away one more, if you don't mind. Look, Derwin handed me 2 tickets to see a movie at Santico's. How about that? So if we don't mind, let's see who won 2 tickets to the movies. Who am I going to the movies with? Rahila? Oh, our newest member in the chamber. Come on up. Hey, all right. 2 tickets. I'll let you pick the movie we get to go see. Okay? All right, there you go. Thank you very much. And I want to do one more if I can. We got a really nice one from Camerata coming here next, and this is from Carol. Where's Carol Fairbanks? Carol? Stand up, Carol, so everybody can see you. Carol is, tell us, you're a color consultant?
Sales director with Mary Kay.
That's right. I know I saw a color consultant. Yeah. I'm wearing blue. Is this, okay. Anyway. So anyway, from Mary Kay looks, oh, this stuff, you know what? As a guy, I'm telling you, this thing called satin hands, I tell you not, I have some of it. I actually do. It is amazing. It really is. You come touch my hands, it's unbelievable. So I really hope Pastor John wins this or somebody, you know. Okay, because I know he's a hard-working man. So what do we got? Who won a satin hands and looks like a nice, what is this in here? Foot slippers?
Yes.
Ah, pink leopard foot slippers. I hope a guy wins this. I really do. Who's our winner? Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson with Hope for 3. Come here, Matt. You need to come on up here so everybody can see you. I tell you what, at your next event, I expect your hands to be soft and you wearing these slippers. Matt's in my leadership class at U of H, and I tell you, he's a great guy and he does great work. He's the executive director of Hope for 3 and doing a lot of great work in our community. Thank you, Matt. Congratulations on winning. We appreciate it. Okay, you know, is Captain Mike McCoy and anybody from the police department here? Oh, it's your minute. Do you have anything to say, Mike?
No, everything's good.
There you go. It's real safe in Fulshear right now. Everything's good. Y'all just go back to sleep. Everything's good. We got your back? You got our back? Okay. But our police department's awesome, but they're going through a real stressful time with some accreditation things right now, so they're going to pass that with flying colors. But anything at all, Mike, at all? No? Okay, there's my talkative brother, Captain Mike McCoy. We appreciate him. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. And then I want to talk real quick about road cuttings. Caitlin, I swear we're going to get to you, I promise. Our road cuttings, we have one coming up February the 18th from 6 to 8, and that's going to be at Center Court Pizza and Brew. That's not 6 a.m., that's 6 p.m., because we're going to have pizza and some beer and social, and y'all be sure to come out and welcome them to our chamber for our road cuttings. Speaking of road cuttings and plaques, some people have asked questions, how do I get my plaque? Generally, if you schedule a road cutting with us at our office and call Amy, we'll schedule you to have a road cutting to come out. However, we know that time is a critical, it's hard to get together all at the same time to get your plaque. If you want your plaque, let us know. I'll go ahead and get it made for you, get it to you, and then we can schedule your road cutting at some future date. But with that, that's how you get your plaque. We're trying real hard to get them all out to everybody. So just call us, let us know you want your plaque. I'll make sure you get it within a short period of time. Yes, Tricia. We have 5 pictures from past road cuttings, and who are they? Brookshire Residence and Rehabilitation. If there's a representative here, your picture's here. Fulshear Directory. Texas Orthodontics. Legacy Ford. And Briscoe Manor. I don't think I saw any of them here today. So anyway, we do have a picture for you when you have your road cutting and everything. So, and then also if you want your badges, your well, not your name badge, but also your pin, your horse pin, let us know. We'll get all that to you. We have them at the office. We have decals for your car and for your storefront window. Okay. Randy, do you have anything real quick, or we're going to wrap up? Nope, that's our president, another talkative gentleman along with Mike. You and Mike go talk. Okay, now, I'm going to save the next door prize for after Caitlin. I'm going to go ahead and introduce Caitlin Espinoza now. Caitlin is the Public Information Officer at Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office. She was formerly with Fox 26 News, and her presentation is today on media communications for businesses and social media platforms. She's a graduate of Baylor University. Y'all have a whoop or anything? No?
No bears.
Sick 'em. It's sick 'em, right? That's what it is. Okay. Baylor University began her television communications career in the Rio Grande Valley. Caitlin spent 8 years as a broadcast meteorologist and TV personality with her latest position at Fox 26 in Houston. Social media was starting to pick up steam at the beginning of her broadcast career. So Caitlin quickly learned how to balance her duties as a TV meteorologist and with managing both personal and station social media accounts. Through those experiences, Caitlin has found that the key to a successful social media campaign is consistency and authenticity. Now, as a public information officer for the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office, Caitlin gets to focus on media relations, social media, and representing an organization she truly respects and that we also respect too. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Caitlin Espinoza. And we've got to put up there, she has her own PowerPoint, and you'll just say when it's ready to change, say, change the slide.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Thank you. All right, everyone. First off, we're going to take a selfie because that's what we do when we're all about social media.
Do you want us to wave?
Just smile, look pretty. All right, everyone. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Perfect. I'll be posting that. I hope you guys share that as well. Okay, we can go to our first slide. So as mentioned, I work for the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office, and we have several social media platforms. Before I started, they already had Facebook and Twitter established. We had great numbers on Facebook. Twitter still needed to be picked up in numbers, and so we're seeing that. And then I started our own YouTube page as well as Instagram. We're also on Nextdoor. So we're just really going to focus on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram because, in my opinion, those are the best platforms for a business if you want to grow it, or even yourself. I hear that we have a lot of realtors in the audience, and so I would definitely suggest that you have your own Facebook page at least, in addition to working with your agency's Facebook page and Twitter account. So for us, we have a little bit more than 18,000 followers now on Facebook, almost to 4,000 on Twitter, almost to 100 on our YouTube page, and about 82 on Instagram. So I'll show you what our Facebook page looks like if we can go to the next slide. That's what it looks like. If you do have a business, it is really important to get it verified. And that's where you see that little check mark on Facebook. What that does is it really signifies that you are authentic. You can have a lot of folks just start up a Facebook page and they can call it whatever. They can even, technically use your business or your name. So that verification, you have to go through a procedure to get that done. And so that really just shows, hey, we're a legitimate business, or this is a legitimate person that's using this Facebook page. So we have our verification. Our next slide. Okay. So for those who do not have their own Facebook page, as I mentioned, I do think it's very important this day and age, especially if you're a small business. It can be expensive starting off your own user-friendly and good website. I've seen a lot of poor websites out there that are not maintained. A lot of times, if you're not willing to learn how to maintain it yourself, you have to pay someone to, which can be very expensive. So for me, this day and age, if you have a really good Facebook and you're a small business, I really do think that's fine if you don't have your own website already established. So to do a Facebook page, I'm going to start off with the basics. You do need to have a Facebook account. Then you can start your own Facebook page. You want to make sure that you're inviting your friends, your business contacts that you have already on Facebook. Be sure to like your own page. It looks bad when I talk to folks, and I immediately start researching people on social media when I meet them, out in the field or business-wise. And if they don't even like or promote their own page, to me that doesn't show good ethics. I mean, you should be promoting your own company, agency, etc. You want to be discoverable. I do have a tricky name. There's 3 I's in my name, so it gets a little frustrating when people spell it wrong, and it's kind of hard to find me. So for me, it helped that I was in TV, so our main page would share my page on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, so it was easier to find me that way. But you want to keep in mind with your business, the link on top, that's what you're going to be sharing a lot of times. So you don't want something that is ridiculously long that someone's going to get confused. So just think about that when you're coming up with your name, that it's something that is easily spelled and remembered. You want to get connected, as I said, with your friends, with your business contacts. Ask them to share it, ask them to promote it. You want to be timely with your messages. So it's a good thing to do behind the scenes. Also, like if you were here at this meeting, to take a picture, promote it on whatever social media platforms you have ahead of the event, during the event, and after the event is always good to do. And on Facebook, if you have at least 30 people who like your page, you will be allowed to see insights. Those are analytics. You'll see the demographics that are following your page. You'll see what time of the day your posts are doing better at. So this is really helpful, but you do need at least 30 people to like your page to actually start looking at those insights. Okay, so for Facebook, as I was saying, I think being consistent and authentic will get you very far. And don't think this is going to happen overnight or in an instant. I know a lot of folks sometimes have wishes that, I'm going to be trending, or I'm going to be so popular in the blink of an eye. It doesn't usually work like that. So you just need to show people who you are. Make sure you have a message for your business before you start even. You need to, if it's just you or you and a few other folks, you're going to be getting together and maintaining your social media pages. You want to make sure you're on the same level, you guys all have the same idea of what message you want to be putting out there, because you don't want inconsistencies. That does not look professional. So you want to be responsive as well. Whether people are asking you questions, if they're complaining, I mean, whatever comes your way, if they're giving you compliments, it's just, if you're going to be there on social media, that comes with the territory. So you do need to be responsive in a timely manner, whether it's on your wall or if it's a direct message as well. And do what works for you. I mean, something that may work for your neighbor may not work for you. It all depends on the type of businesses that you guys are running. You have to see which ones of your posts are doing well and kind of analyze that. It could be a fluke, or it could actually be something that you've discovered of why that one was a successful post. We can go to the next one. Okay, so just some tips on Facebook. Again, as I was saying, be discoverable. Make sure it's friendly, not just on a desktop, but on your phone. A lot of folks just use their phone for everything these days. And I will tell you, if I go to a website or someone's Facebook page or Twitter, Instagram account, and it's not mobile friendly, I will get frustrated and leave right away. And a lot of folks are like that, especially younger generations. So you want to make sure it's good for desktop and your mobile app. Also, use hashtags. It's not just for Twitter, for Instagram. It's important on Facebook as well, especially when you're taking off your business. You just started your own Facebook page. You need to use hashtags because that's how complete strangers can find your page. And that's, you put the number sign and put whatever you want. So hashtag realtor, hashtag,
Vote Frontier
I don't know, whatever you want to put, goodie bag. Okay, and then you also want to mention and tag someone. You use the @ sign. And so if you know another business that you work well with or another individual, and they already have their Facebook page established, you'll want to tag or mention them, because you'll actually get some of their followers, hopefully, or at least it will be on their page. So this is just going to get you out there to a wider audience. And then, again, share your posts on your personal page. If you're not comfortable with that, that's fine, but have your friends and your colleagues do it as well. And I think now we're going to go to Twitter. So this is our Twitter page. As I said, we're almost up to 4,000 followers there. Okay, you can go to the next one. Okay, so Twitter, just like any kind of social media platform, it is going to take time. You want to establish that you're authentic. You want to establish that this is something that you just didn't decide in a second to start, and then you're not actually going to devote time to it. It's going to take time to build trust. There's a lot of folks out there that just start up Twitter accounts and then they don't maintain it. And to me, something may look interesting and I may follow you or like you, but if I notice that you only update once every 3 months or 6 months, I'm going to immediately defriend you or unfollow you or unlike you, because it's just taking up clutter in a news feed. So you want to make sure if you're going to do this, you need to be committed to it. And then keep in mind your mobile users as well. It will take a team unless you want to do this 24/7, because it's a lot of commitment to do a social media campaign and to be successful. This isn't something you can just haphazardly do. You do need to devote time, and preferably you can have a small team work at it. It would be the best. And then you want to keep people's attention with some fun facts. So if you have kind of a serious, or I don't want to say boring, but kind of a boring business, maybe in some people's opinion, you need to find a new way of spinning that to draw in folks. So you need to be able to come up with something creative, not that it would go trending, but at least you would get a little bit more activity on your feed. We can go to the next one. Okay, so for Twitter, this is a great thing to do, as well as Facebook, is to find, if you're in your local business, find your local chamber of commerce, find your local TV station, your local radio station, find journalists that cover that area, because most likely they're going to have a lot of followers established already because they're with a credible and known organization. So I would invite them or follow them or like them in hopes that they would do that for you, and that would help increase your viewers or your clients, potential clients. And as I was saying, keep things fun, maybe add some trivia. If you're in a business where you can offer some coupons or some specials, that's always a great thing. I love to see on, because you're our Facebook friend, we're going to give you this deal today or for this week, and Twitter and Instagram. And it's preferred that you actually are on multiple social media platforms, because it's nice to have certain deals and coupons for those audiences that you're targeting, specifically for Instagram, specifically for Twitter, and for Facebook. So you don't want to do the same thing on all three platforms, because that just looks like you're lazy. So you do want to be, a little bit more active on each one of those. And then just don't give up. It can get frustrating. You can post something, a picture, a video that you think is great. It's going to get a lot of attention, and maybe 5 people like it and they share it, and it's kind of disappointing. But don't let that deter you. Just keep at it and just keep looking at what works for you and give it time. Next slide. So be consistent, use hashtags. I cannot say that enough. It frustrates me when I see a lot of folks that they may even have a lot of followers or likes, but they just don't use hashtags. And it's, to me, sad. You could easily get a lot more potential clients, potential people following you if you used popular hashtags. You've heard, I'm pretty sure, a lot of you, on Throwback Thursdays, that's hashtag TBT. On Fridays, you have Flashback Fridays, that's hashtag FBF. Those are extremely popular. So you may think, how can I even use that in my, business? If you're a realtor, maybe find an old photo of you from, 20, 30 years back, maybe your first time selling a house. Post that picture and say, Throwback Thursday, Flashback Friday. And then that way, it has something to do with your business, but you're also catering to what's really popular with Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. And then also tag people on Twitter. One thing you may not know about Twitter, a lot of folks, I see this, you're using someone's handle that's at whatever their name is, right? So if you start off a tweet with that @ sign, it's a direct tweet to that person. So it is not going to show up on your feed or theirs. So if you do want to say, at Jody Smith, had a great time at the Mixer, she's going to get that. But if you want everyone to see that, and for her folks, her followers to see it as well, you need to put some kind of symbol in front of it. So I would put a period, at, and then the person, just so it shows up publicly and it's not going to be a private message. So it's a mistake a lot of folks will make if they're trying to tag someone in Twitter. Next slide. Okay, so we are also on Instagram. Now this was a little difficult for the sheriff's office because Instagram is mainly for photos. It's a great tool for promotions. If you have some kind of retail business, you need to be on Instagram. That's where everyone does shopping. I don't like online shopping, and since I've been pregnant, it's been very hard. I've been looking at pictures, trying to find affordable clothing, because I don't want to spend a lot since it's a one-time deal. And interestingly enough, someone on Facebook saw some of my posts. They liked it because I was hashtagging pregnant, hashtagging maternity style. They saw it, and they said, hey, we would love you to try out some of our clothing. We'll send it to you for free. We won't pay you, but we'll give you free clothing. Just post it on your social media. And it turned out I really liked their clothing, so I bought more dresses from them. And plus, I got some free stuff as well. So that's something I would never have used that company. And I did because they found me on Instagram, and we interacted that way. So it's a great way to do some promotional things if you have a retail company. So for us, I decided our Instagram account was going to be about positivity, just showing some great events that we do around the communities, showing some behind-the-scene photos. Everyone loves that, especially if you're in news media or an organization which is a little bit strict and you don't have the opportunity as a civilian or a viewer to get behind the scenes. People love that, and they'll go to your Instagram looking for that. So that's what ours is mainly about. But as your business, again, you can use it for promotional ads. We have a Valentine's special this weekend coming up. We try and show some kind of picture and say what your discount is. If you can go to the next slide. So again, it's mainly a photo sharing app. It is free, but you do need to download it on your phone. It's not user-friendly on the desktop. It wasn't created for that reason, but you can use it on your desktop. And you do need to connect through your Facebook, or you can use an email as well. And this is one thing, when you have an Instagram account and you do upload a photo and you come up with your caption, I do suggest from time to time you share it on your Facebook or on your Twitter account, or both, because then that way someone can more easily find you on Instagram. A lot of people just don't want to look for you. If you provide your handle and say, hey, find me on Instagram. If you already have it on Facebook and Twitter, they can just click on it and it will take them to that page of yours. So as I mentioned, it's a great thing for certain businesses if you want to show off your services or your products, go behind the scenes, include your employees. That's a way to give them a shout out. If they've put together some long hours to pull off a great event, give them a shout out. It's very easily done. I'm sure they would love it if you said thank you so-and-so for all the hours that you put in to make this meeting come off wonderfully. So do that. Also ask your customers to share their photos. Say if you're happy with what our service was or the product you have, please post on your social media. That's free advertising. And all you have to do is have it established and remember to ask someone, please share this. And then, as I mentioned, exclusive deals on your Instagram. Only thing you need to keep in mind that links do not work on Instagram. You have to have it on your profile, and that will take them directly to one of two things. It could be your website or it could be your Facebook page. But on the individual photos, you're not going to be able to click a link like saying, here's 50% off this specific item, click here. That doesn't work. It doesn't work like that on Instagram. But Twitter and Facebook, obviously, it does. And the next one. Okay, so as I mentioned, if you share your Instagram photos on Facebook and Twitter, you're going to widen the audience who actually sees your post. You can do videos on Instagram. That's popular. I wouldn't do it every day, but once in a while, if you can take a short little video, that's really popular. Use hashtags on Instagram. That's huge. Also mention people. And another thing is, let's say you make an Instagram post and you have some people commenting. It's not like Facebook or Twitter where you can just reply where it says comment and they're going to see it. You actually have to include their handle. So, John Smith says, thank you so much. I loved my Mary Kay hand lotion. You can't just say, thank you, John. We hope you share this with your friends. You actually have to put hashtag John Smith, thank you for, your compliment or whatever. So that's something to keep in mind with Instagram. So this is my page. Makes it difficult because I have a long name, so I can't put my entire name there. Caitlin Espinosa. I have too many I's. So I had to put Caitlin PIO. So this is what I was saying about being discoverable. You have to think of what's something someone could type in and find me that doesn't get too confusing. And you try to be uniform across the board. So I'm on everything. And Caitlin Espinosa is the name I use for everything. And even though, I'm married, I don't use, my married name. I use the name I established 8 years ago when I started in TV. And that's my media name. And I just try to be consistent all across the board, because otherwise you'll lose some folks that would potentially follow you or like you because you're known as something different across the platform. And then my Facebook page as well. So for me, since I'm working for the sheriff's office, I make sure that I share, even though I maintain our sheriff's office page, I make sure that I'm sharing things both ways to help with bringing in more likes. So that's something you definitely want to do. Because, when I look at folks and I see where they work, I want to see that they're actually active on the agencies or the businesses' social media platforms. It just looks like it's authentic, you're supporting, the business that you're working for, so that's something that you should do as well. And then, that's about it.
Hey, all right. Thank you, Caitlin. I thought you learned something. I did too, but first off, we want to give you something to say thank you for coming. And this is a coffee cup. Now, you'll get a microphone. You've got plenty of those. But we're lucky to have you here at the Fulshear Area Chamber of Commerce. Hopefully, while you're rocking your baby to sleep, you can enjoy a nice glass of iced tea or something like that, or hot tea. But thank you very, very much. Caitlin, everyone, thank you so much. I know we're getting close, but I got a few things housekeeping things to do real quick. And I know that, social media is very important to everybody. And it's also, as Jack Morgan used to say, it's not return on investment because the investment's minimal. It's return on relationships, and that can really help build those. Speaking of deals, our BFF deal, which is Buy Fulshear First, which is hot deals, we're going to learn about that today at our How to Win Wednesday. But if you have any questions, you can't make it today, this is how you put deals on our website that people can know about. And you should hashtag Freckles BFF deals or something like that, and that'll get you around. Real quick, we do have name tags at the back for Adam Schisler, Erica DeJong, Frank Giavino, Linda Atkins, Sam Golbeck, and Zachary Turner. Your name tags are over here at the back. Also, this whole presentation today is going to be on Fulshear.com. Thanks to Dan McJunkin, Dan, right here. He's been videotaping all this. If you want to go see any of our meetings in the past and go review what have you seen here, go there. I'll try to have Caitlin's PowerPoint presentation added to the Fulshear.com. Can we do that, Dan?
You bet.
Yeah, you bet. I like Dan. He always says you bet. How about a couple of more quick prizes and then we'll get out of here. I have a $25 gift card to Custom Carvings. Where's our Custom Carvings? There you go. If y'all need something for St. Patrick's Day or Valentine's Day,
We have chocolate covered strawberries. We got you guys covered. So all these men
I get it. I like how she said, we got chocolate covered strawberries. We've got you covered. That's very good. Anyway, $25. Who's our winner? Christy Montanilla! Yay! All right, Christy is going to have chocolate covered strawberries or whatever. I think we're going to. Congratulations, Christy. All right. And real quick, Rob Cook. Where's Rob? Now Constable Cook. He is offering a $25 gift certificate to First Cup. Just get with Rob and he'll get that to you also. So who's our winner of First Cup $25 worth?
Jack, over here. You're the winner.
Jack? Warkenthie? Jack? Okay, Jack, I don't have the card. You gotta go get arrested here by Constable Cook real fast. And you go see Keith over there. And then making sure we had everything else. Okay, and our final prize, and Dr. Camarada could not make it. He had to leave on a dental thing. So we have right here, it's a dual prize. It's a Sonicare. Anybody use one of these? You know, this month is Pet Dental Health Month. Just so you know, it is Pet Dental Health Month. I know it sounds weird, but it is. Okay, and you also get a gift certificate for dental services, including an oral examination, oral prophylaxis. How's that? That's dental cleaning, is what it says. And fluoride treatment, bite wean x-rays if necessary during that visit. These services are offered at to a new or an existing patient at Camerata Pediatric Dentistry Group. Let's give Camerata. Thank you very much for this. These are great prizes. So, who's our winner? Okay, we're
Lori Landry.
Lori Landry. Woo-hoo. All right, come here, Lori. Here you go.
Thank you.
All right, and you're going to use that on your pet?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. All right, let me just make sure if there's, please, I know every week I forget something somewhere somehow, so don't be embarrassed if I forgot. I'm more embarrassed for forgetting. Is there something that I need to say or anyone has to say for the good of Rotary? Yes, sir. I said Rotary, didn't I? Good Lord, that's the second time. I must be really involved in a Rotary Club. Anything for the good of the chamber. I don't have my Rotary Club members here. They're going to be so proud of me.
Yes.
By the way, we are recruiting new members. It is a membership drive month, and my team is. If you want to, if you like to, it's not fair.
No.
I'm not on your team. So, form your own chamber, Carrie. There you go. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
You forgot your mustache.
Oh, did anybody notice that thing went? It's gone. Okay, wait a minute, I like this. You know, as a single man, it's always good to change the bait up every now and then and you're fishing. So, shall I bring it back for the gunfight or keep it off? All right, never mind. God bless every one of you, and keep Adam's family in mind today if you say your prayers. And thank you all for coming, and God bless you. And golly, I can't tell you how proud I am of every one of you. We'll see you today at How to Win Wednesday.